Hey, what's up, my little title tots? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Pete, the Skeet, Crunchy Sock Summer Davidson, baby, you just did a light flex on your ex. Nine. Baby, you just did a hard flex on your ex. Now listen, while Kim is literally being universally dragged for her trying to... Listen, it was enough with the Photoshop. It was enough with the surgery. Kim had unlocked the next level where she said, baby, I'm taking out whole body parts because who needs a trapezius? If I'm not mistaken, I think every human being, because that's what holds your neck up. I guess she couldn't liposuction or chop it out, so she had to Photoshop it out. But y'all forget about that. Kim's being dragged. Everybody is laughing at her. This midlife crisis, like I said, is not going well. But guess what? Pete Davidson said, baby, who needs your little reality TV show? Because I just convinced cinematic royalty to come out of retirement to star as my granddaddy on my new show. You guys, what am I talking about? Like, Kim is sitting there being played for photoshopping, I don't know, what is it, her right pinky toe, trapezius, whatever, right? Any ounce of self-respect she has left, and literally struggling for a storyline on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, because Pete, there was a blind item that said that he was like, don't mess with my career. Your show is too lowbrow. I don't want to be involved in it. They're saying Kim lashed out and said, fine, I'm not giving you any platform. We're not even going to mention you. Because again, admittedly, Kim understands the platform, good or bad, her show can give anyone, right? So she lashed out. Pete literally hit back and said, baby, you can lash out all you want. I already got my soldiers lined up. I'm just doing so good, to quote Destiny's Child. What am I talking about? If you guys didn't know, Pete Davidson's sitcom is coming out. Now, we already know that he got Edie Falco to star as his mother in the show. Now, Edie Falco, yes, Carmela from Tony Soprano is playing his mother in, I think it's pronounced Bupkis, right? She was already slated to be his mom, which was huge because I said, listen, I don't know if Pete can act or not. A lot of people said that he's super good, super professional. He's taking it seriously. And clearly he must be talented because when he got some of that Kardashian shine, he flipped that fame, baby, and he has thing after thing after thing lined up. Hold on, I'm getting to my point. But baby, Pete just literally dropped the other shoe. Guess who's playing his granddaddy? Guess who's playing his granddaddy? I'll tell you, fine. Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci from My Cousin Vinny. Joe Pesci that stars in Martin Scorsese film The Irishman, along Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. That Joe Pesci literally is playing it. Joe Pesci came out of retirement to play Pete Davidson's grandfather. Now, you guys, listen, let's get into this report because it's a lot more juice. Kim and Pete are having a messy breakup and they're doing tit-for-tat. And this 20-year-old idiot, I'm not saying he's an idiot, but you treated him like he was an idiot pothead, literally had him running to the bathroom behind you to take a shower and bragging to everybody how he's your life-size toy that you can do what you want, when you want, whatever. Yo, Pete is definitely coming into his own man, and he had a crunchy sock summer. Y'all, let's get into this, but before we do, don't forget, if you love my Kardashian news, I do have a Kardashian playlist, Real Housewives of Atlanta recap. We're going to go live today to get into it. And also, don't forget the Tuesday celebration for the 100,000K. All right, let's go. So why is this such interesting news? So if you don't know, all of Pete's things are coming out on Peacock. Peacock, of course, is NBC. Lorne Michael is the guy that still runs Saturday Night Live. Super, super powerful. But he also looks at Pete as a second son. They are giving Pete a shot at everything. Now, let's talk about why is this so important. Pete's about to have a romantic comedy come out called Meet Cute with the girl from the Big Bang Theory, Carrie Cuoco. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Wizards, right? With Orlando Bloom. Bodies just came out, and we have The Home. But this new series might actually be up his alley. Now listen, I don't think Pete Davidson's funny. Y'all know I don't. And I don't think he looks like a leading man. But hey, weirder things have happened. But Butt Kiss is going to be a half-hour comedy show that's going to air on Peacock. And it will combine grounded storytelling with absurd elements. I wonder if Kid Cudi's going to... Yo, wait a second. Oh my God. I wonder if Kid Cudi is going to guess, what if he makes this mess about Kim and Kanye one of his storylines? No, literally. What if he makes a chapter in his life, him meeting like a superficial airhead? I'm not saying Kim's an airhead, but that's probably the way he looks at her. And literally the crazy ex, the 4 kids, what if his time with Kim becomes a storyline? Yo, do it. Please, everybody hold hands and pray to the gods of crunchy socks and Dorito breath with Fritos stuck in between your teeth. Oh my God, do it. But okay, let's get back to this show, right? They're saying the type of humor, it's going to be the type of humor that Pete Davidson is known for, to which I read, you mean ain't gonna be no humor? Whoo! Anyway, the series is being compared to Curb Your Enthusiasm. I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. What's more, Pete dated Larry David's daughter for a while. They don't call that man the come-up king for nothing. He said, I'm gonna get to the top by hook or crook. Whose mattress I gotta lay on? Oh man, Kim's, with the silicone. And I'm not talking about the sheets. Yeah, that Kim. Anyway, it's gonna follow fictionalized version of Pete's life. The fact that Joe Pesci was cast to play his grandfather, this is Joe Pesci's second TV role of his career. Now, you guys, listen. I know Kim Kardashian is mad. She is getting mocked, made fun of, and critically deconstructed for bringing back unhealthy body ideals, but to the point of, at this point, can we just all agree? For everybody being like, you're a hater, Kim's beautiful. Let me tell you something. Kim Kardashian doesn't even look like Kim Kardashian, and Kim naturally is a beautiful woman. But whether she was or wasn't isn't the point. You're still trying to pass on unhealthy ideals to little girls. You're doing a bad job of it. Cut to Pete, who got my cousin Vinny out of retirement to play his granddaddy. This man has worked with Martin Scorsese. So you got Carmela from The Sopranos, and you got Joe Pesci. How can this be a bad show? No, seriously, even if Pete is a complete idiot and just stands there going, what's my next line? It's still going to be an amazing show. And the fact that Pete, I don't see it. Again, I don't see it. But then again, I don't see it for Saturday Night Live because that show's been dead. I was like, that show hasn't been popping since Eddie Murphy was on it. And I watched Eddie Murphy on reruns. Anyway, I didn't even see it in real time. But anyway, all jokes aside, everybody's saying that Pete is committed. Pete got talent. Pete got this. Pete knows how to kiss up to people. Pete literally got a tattoo of Hillary Clinton. You know what the sad thing is? I honestly do think that Pete is a professional gold digger, and he's the illest and the realest to ever do this stuff. He got a tattoo of Hillary Clinton, her whole face on his arm, because he was trying to get into that group. And guess what? It worked, because Hillary Clinton's like, oh, that's my second son I never had, right? To get into Kim, because here's the thing, he kissed up to Hillary Clinton, but Hillary Clinton couldn't really give him any connections, right? Hillary Clinton's literally trying to interview with Kim, trying to get some of her clout. Spoiler alert, Hillary, you're so detached, you don't even realize, wrong person. You got Chelsea talking trash about Kanye. Y'all needed to literally sit there and put on some Yeezy Gap glasses and try to get on his good side, because Kim don't got any sauce, please. Anyway, but I will say, like, when it came to Pete, he did all this to kiss up to Hillary Clinton, didn't get him anywhere. He literally got with Kim. Kim, because she was so eager, and this is all my opinion, to rub it in Kanye's face, rub the relationship with Pete in his face. Pete literally spent $50 total, some Nestle Divs, some thrifty ice cream, probably gave her a foot rub and had to, hold his breath and go down under when it was nap time with Kim, right? but you did all this and then you just got a little tattoo that said, my girl's a lawyer, and you got the initials of each child tattooed on your neck. That's all it took for you to get the exposure, to get this. And before y'all say, oh my God, Pete's so talented, arguably, but he didn't have this greenlit before he started messing with Kim. He literally used Kim's celebrity to launch his career. And then when Kim said, okay, now my turn, he looked at her and said, baby, you too low brow. Skedaddle. Get out of here. Yeah, get. That's what Kim, listen, Pete Davidson, the illest and the realest to ever do this. Who would have thought Kim Kardashian would be Kim Kardashian? But like I said 3 months ago when I called this, Kim, you don't know these guys that will rub your shoulders, listen to you talk at work, do all this stuff, and you literally forget that they're doing nothing but laying on your couch all day, eating your food. But the minute, and this is true, whether it's on Twitter or whether it's in a $30 million Calabasas mansion, the minute they get an opportunity, that's when they leave you and go do what they really want to do and be what they really want to be with who they want to be with, because they were just using you for convenience. And as soon as they got an opportunity to actually get what they really want, they let it be known it's not you. Anyway, what y'all think about Pete's come up? I am actually calling this peacock thing. There's no way this can be bad. You got my cousin Vivi and Carmela from the Sopranos. It will take literally an act of some higher power that this show is gonna flop. Yo, Kim is sitting there mad, and trying to Photoshop the frown off of her face and the tears out of her eyes. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. And I will talk to you later. Bye.